Right, we are live. Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the Kiwi Lads channel. In this video, I'm going to be doing my review for the match that just happened between the Hurricanes and the Highlanders, the team in fourth and fifth for Super Rugby Aotearoa. This game was a phenomenal one. As you can tell by my voice, there were a lot of tries scored in this match. Huge amount, 9 in total, 6 for the Hurricanes, 3 for the Highlanders. Looking at some of the stats for this one, there are some big numbers. And there were a lot of big moments throughout this match as well that we will be talking through. But if you are new to the channel, be sure to... I've completely messed up. My brain's gone blank. If you are new to the channel, be sure to hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel as well. We have got a whole heap of people in the chat already. We have got James Gordon. We have got Zlek. We have got Henry Samuel. And we have also got Johnny Blaze and Bob Jeff Dog as well. And yeah, 41-22 to the Hurricanes. What a game of rugby to start round 10. And I said it last time, when these two sides play in round 10 of Super Rugby Aotearoa last year, there were some huge numbers in terms of the meters carried, offloads, clean breaks, etc. This year was pretty much no different, although you would say the last kind of 20 minutes or so did just go the way of the Hurricanes. They received that bonus point for being 3 tries or more ahead, which does mean they finished the competition on 12 points and the Highlanders on 14. So at this stage, it is pretty much confirmed that Hurricanes will be 5th, Highlanders 4th, and then the Chiefs and the Blues. If the Blues win by 23 or more points, they will be ahead in points differential, but that's not how they actually decide who is going through. So it will be the Blues in 3rd, yes, and then the Chiefs in 2nd with the Crusaders top. We have got Millie in the chat as well. Do you ever get sick of seeing Johnny Blaze Alova or all over your streams? Now, you do liven up the chat, Johnny. It is fair to say. Sometimes people don't really agree with you too much. I did see you had a couple in the live stream today. But overall, I think you do mean well. And you are actually the channel's top donator as well. So we got to shout you out for that occasionally. And also, the Chiefs kit that I will be wearing tomorrow was sent to me by Johnny Blaze as well. And we have also got Millie. So can I please have a shout out? Please, thanks as well. So shout out to Millie. Let's go the Blues. I'm going to the game tomorrow as well, says Lex. So yeah, that match tomorrow, if it's anywhere near as exciting as this one, we will be absolutely treated to a great round of round 10 of Super Rugby Aotearoa. And we have also got Henry Samuel has said, okay, it will be past 11 as well, says James Gordon as well. But yeah, anyone wondering why I'm struggling to speak as well, it was because my cat decided that he would just kind of kick himself a few times, and then he put a whole heap of cat fur up, and then I ended up almost choking on it. But nonetheless, we will look through some of the stats in this match. Also, look at who were the try scorers. First of all, for the Hurricanes, first try of this match for them came in the 8th minute, and it was Devon Flanders. And that was a very good breakaway try for the man off the offload. And yeah, very good start to the match for the Hurricanes. The the Highlanders at that stage had already scored 3 points for a penalty. And then from there, they were the next team to score. It was Bryn Evans in the 18th, but not before there was a little bit of an interesting situation between Mitch Hunt and also Dane Coles. In the end, both players getting yellow carded. That was because they were kind of doing quite a bit of pushing and shoving. Dane Coles had the elbow on Mitch Hunt's head, kind of grinding it into the ground. And then also Mitch Hunt did like a double-handed push to the face. So both got sent off for 10 minutes, and it did open up the opportunity for Bryn Evans to score that try in the 18th. Then the next try of this match was scored by Jonah Nariki in the 28th minute. So he moves up to 5 tries now, only 2 behind the leading try scorer, Cody Taylor. But Jonah Nariki will be unable to catch him because that was the final game for both the Hurricanes and the Highlanders. Then we look at 37th minute. Dane Coles did just have a penalty reversed because of the fact that Billy Harmon tripped him and then tripped him again after the ball had already left. So that penalty got reversed, went in the way of the Hurricanes, and then rolling ball try, Dane Coles scores it. So that was a bit of a kick in the face for the Highlanders at that time as well. Going into halftime was 17 to the Highlanders, 15 to the Hurricanes. We have also got, can you please not shout me out? Okay. We have also got, I wondered who was my 26th subscriber as well. So here, Samuel, will you make custom emojis exclusive to your channel? I guess that is with memberships. And I'm not too sure because I feel like I don't know how many of you guys would be keen for a channel membership kind of arrangement. And yeah, but do let me know if that is something you want to see in the future. Also, at some stage, maybe we could talk about merch, but I feel like it is just a You were still very early. And will you ever do that join group thingy on your channel as well, says Johnny Blaze as well. And we have got Rip my bank account when I go tool shopping as well. And we have got Rip Nihi Milner's shoulders. They are broken now. And yeah, C.O. Tompkinson, he did end up getting, I believe he will be concussed. He was knocked out when he did try and make the tackle on Peter Umaga Jensen. So he will be missing maybe that first match for the Highlanders up against the Reds. And that's the last thing they want. They've had too many injuries so far. About 15 injuries for the Highlanders they must be racking up to, which is not what they want at all. But then looking at the first try of the second half, didn't take long. Ngāti Mapai able to score it in the 41st minute. Then it was a disallowed try of Sam Gilbert because of a knock-on by Bryn Evans in the breakdown. Then it did cause Sam Gilbert's try to be disallowed. Then the next try was Duplessis Karefi with a great run. He had a busy game. Also ended up almost with an injury, which is not what we want. We'll have too many injuries throughout this season so far, and that will add to the list of them. Hopefully he is all right, though, alongside Tompkinson. And then Ash Dixon scoring off the rolling maul in the 58th minute for the Highlanders. And then Braden Aosi, the next try, 70th minute for the youngster. He had pace on the outside of Laumape, and it was another try to the Hurricanes. Then the last try of the match in the 78th minute was Salisi Rayasi. But yeah, I feel like it's one of those ones. I don't normally take that long to list all of the tries that were in this match. We had 9, huge number in this one. And yeah, it was a very entertaining match for sure. We have also got everyone say IPX and Rip Patch as well, said James Gordon. And we have also got merch, sounds great, bro, says Johnny Blaze. And we have got Daniel Fowler has said, what a game. Yeah, I knew that these two sides, like, they would play just that kind of free roam rugby almost in a way. Like, there were times that I didn't get to look at the chat for like 5 minutes just because they just kept on going. Like, there was no stoppages. Like, throughout that first half, I'm surprised half of them were able to run out onto the field in the second because their conditioning is phenomenal. And it's one of those ones that if they can use that to their advantage in Super Rugby Trans-Tasman games, they would be in with a very good chance as well. And we have also got Are You Tired? Are You Tired from Millie? I am a little bit, but I feel like I have still got quite a few hours of editing and also organising to do for the next couple of days because of the fact if we do the Rainbow Cups, I will also have to study those teams as well. And we have also got, I'll get Patch Up Kiwi Lads member as well, and I'll be a member too from James Gordon and Isaac Williams. So maybe it could be an option. And then we have also got Woohoo Up the Hurricanes tonight, says Junior. Yeah, very good performance from them. Great way for them to end that season. Just getting that little bit of confidence and momentum heading into Super Rugby Trans-Tasman where they will play the Waratahs in the first week, if I'm not wrong. It's either the Waratahs or the Rebels, but I think it is the Waratahs. But, yeah, could be wrong. Like I did say, then we have also got, should we make a Mongrel Mob Kiwi Lads chapter? You can be the president and we will be your little minion, says Johnny Blaze. Yeah, I don't know whether we'll be starting any gangs anytime soon, that is for sure. And Henry Samuel said if it is free, I would be a member. I think it is one of those ones that I think there is some sort of monthly fee. I don't actually know how memberships work on YouTube. I haven't looked into it enough, but I think it is some sort of monthly fee and then you get extra perks and little badges and whatnot. I think. Could be wrong. Would have to do a little bit more research on that. And then, yeah, nonetheless, we will look through some of the stats of this match, including the fact that the Hurricanes were able to get the bonus point win 679 meters carried, or 78 meters carried, sorry. And they have a crazy number in these last matches against the Highlanders. Last time these two sides played, it was around that 600 as well. The Highlanders having 366. There were 1,000 meters carried throughout the 80 minutes, which is just a crazy number. Defenders beat them 31 for the Hurricanes, 24 to the Highlanders as well. Clean breaks, 12 for the Hurricanes, 2 for the Highlanders. Offloads, 25 in total. And tackles weren't as even as the last time these two sides played in round 10, but 138 Hurricanes made, 116 that the Highlanders did. Then we look at the penalties. In the end, it was 11 against the Hurricanes, 8 against the Highlanders, which is a little bit better than the last time these two sides played in round 5. And that was, that was 19. And that one, do we bag a Colombian's best if we are members? I don't think so, Johnny Blaze. Don't think that would be one of the membership perks. Why is the Kiwi, Isaac, why is the Kiwi Lads logo different on all the other Kiwi Lads channel? Maybe you should change it on this one too. In fact, the Clips one also hasn't changed yet, I don't believe. if I am not wrong. But yeah, the logo will be changing hopefully very soon. I do say it every time, but yeah, while I am at it, while you have brought it up, I will put the new logo up in the corner. Let me know what you guys think of it. Do you like the new logo? Yeah, let me know in the chat, because that could be the new main Kiwi Lads logo to match the gaming channel and also Kiwi Lads Sport. I thought it has as well. Says Isaac Williams, no, not yet. The Clips one is still the same. It is still that yellow that the main channel is currently. Fun fact. Yeah, been a bit slack with that is for sure. Then we look at individual player stats, although first we see that the possession was actually in the Highlanders' favour, 53% throughout this match. But I remember a stat came up early on, and it was that both sides had spent 4 minutes or more in their opposition 22. And I feel like that is just a huge number. Like, they were just going back and forth, back and forth. You kick the ball away, then the other team would run at you. Then you'd turn it over, then you'd run again. Then they'd turn it over, then they'd run again. And it was just one of those repetitive, it was just kind of just back-to-back action between these two sides. And we have also got, I like fun facts, and very fun fact, I enjoy fun facts too. That is fair to say. I also enjoy saying fair to say, and also nonetheless is another one that I say way too often. And then rip to my dad's brother, he had a heart attack in 2019. His name is Clinton. He died in Hamilton. So that is not great news, James. RIP to your dad's brother, or your uncle, I assume that would be, if I'm not wrong. And nonetheless, there's Isaac Williams as well for what I say often. Tell you what, the stats though, when you look at those running meters for the players, I don't think they're completely updated, but something that is huge already. So Lisa Rayasi, 136 meters carried in this match from 12 carries, 9 defenders beaten. Then Mape, 128 meters carried, 10 carries, 5 defenders beaten, and 4 and 3 clean breaks for those two. They were busy throughout this match. And a number like Geordie Barrett having 62 meters carried sounds very small compared to those ones, but it is one of those ones that, yeah, there were just a whole heap of meters carried for the Hurricanes throughout this match. And I feel like Geordie Barrett, there were a couple of opportunities that I thought maybe he would be able to score the try. It looked close a couple of times, but they just didn't quite get that pass away to him. And in a couple of those occasions, it went to someone else. And then the turnover happened. So he will be a little bit disappointed there, but still not too bad with the boot overall for Geordie Barrett there. Then for the Highlanders, it's actually pretty even for meters carried. These will update a little bit later on, but the meters carried, it was Nihi Munaskara who had the most meters with 49 meters carried as well, and 44 for Shannon Frizzell, RIP as well. See, James Gordon, my dad's brother, died a long time ago. I never got to see him as well, from Henry Samuel. And I will ask you guys in the chat, I'm going to ask the question, who do you think made the most tackles in this match? I'm looking through and I see one man who had 3 more than anyone else, and he is a Hurricanes player. Do let me know who you think had the most tackles in this one. He also had 3 turnovers won. Actually, there's 2 players with 16 tackles. One of them had the 3 turnovers won, which I feel like you guys probably can guess, but then the other one also had 16, which was very impressive from him. My dad's brother is known as Johnny No Shoes, though he doesn't ever wear feet attire. He has developed a thick rubber-like sole under his feet. It's also Johnny Blaze, I think, Karefi. And you would be 100% correct. He was the man with 3 turnovers won as well. Hopefully he's not the man who has now got an injury because of, was limping a little bit at one stage. But he had the most tackles in this match with 16, tied with also, it was James Blackwell, which was a decent shout. And Reed Princep and Xavier Numia both making 13 tackles. Then for the Highlanders, there were 4 players who made 11. It was Scott Gregory, Shannon Frizzell, Josh Dixon, and Siate Tokolahi. So they were all of the ones to mention there. And also, C.O. Tompkinson, 4 tackles, 2 turnovers, 1 though. So impressive from him. Ruben Love had an amazing game, said Ryan as well. Yeah, he was very impressive. And hopefully he does get a few more opportunities in that number 10 jersey, moving into Super Rugby Trans-Tasman, which is only a couple weeks away. It says he had 33 meters carried, 6 carries, and 2 defenders beaten. But I feel like maybe maybe that hasn't updated completely yet. We have also got Travis Hopty in the chat. Has said, hi, welcome to the live stream, mate. Thank you very much for tuning in. The end score, 41 to the Hurricanes, 22 to the Highlanders. 9 tries in this match, scored by Bryn Evans, Jonah Nareki, also Ash Dixon. Then that was the Highlanders for the Hurricanes. It was Nari Laumape, Salisi Rayasi, Braden Aosi, Devon Flanders, Duplessis Karefi, and also Dane Cole. So a lot of tries in this one. My uncles and aunties are my dad. And my dad were drinking beers when my uncle died as well, says James Gordon. And we have also got Johnny Blaze, Ruben Love played great. Why on earth did the Hurricanes rely on that Afro bearded bloke? I assume that is Auburn Ledger that you are talking about. And he may still have to make a couple more appearances depending on how long Jackson Garden-Bishop is going to be out for. That's the thing. Both Garden-Bishop brothers are actually out for the rest of the season, I believe, which includes Super Rugby Trans-Tasman. We saw fairies and leprechauns tormenting us, said Johnny Blaze, when he spent time with his uncle's cousin and inbred sister. That's a fun fact as well there. But yeah, nonetheless, I think that is almost, I just said nonetheless. But yeah, I think that is almost going to be the end of this live stream as well. It is just a short one to talk about the moments that did happen in this match. Lot of running rugby here. If you have got the opportunity, be sure to check out the highlights of this game as well. They will be on the All Blacks YouTube channel and also, I believe, Stan Sports. But I'm actually going to quickly, before I end that, I'm going to check what my score in my highlights one was. I know the game was a lot closer than this one, but I think it was a high-scoring one as well. So I am going to have a quick wee geese to see what the end score in that one was. That was on Rugby Challenge, so if you haven't already, be sure to check that one out. I think if I just saw it right, it seems ironic. I'm watching one of my own ads because I have to wait for the skip ad button to come up. It's very unfortunate. Now I know how you guys feel, so I am sorry about that in advance. But yeah, do let me know your favourite try of this match as well while we are at it. Which one do you think was the best? When you said nonetheless, that's pretty much code for Johnny Blaze. What could it be now? No, it is not. I just say it pretty much all the time. Like, I think in one of my Super Rugby Aotearoa videos, I actually had a clip where I said it about 15 times in a row. And I think that is going to be going on the Kiwi Lads clip channel when we do get that up and running as well. In my match, it was Hurricanes 56, Highlanders 42. So a very high scoring one. So, yeah, a little bit similar in that regard. I drank beer and vaped when my 18th brother came down. I took one sip of beer and one breath of my brother vape as well, said Henry Samuel. And we have got Johnny Blaze, stop typing stupid stuff in the chat, lol. Said Johnny Blaze, nah, you do make the chat a lot more fun, Johnny, and the live streams as well. And hopefully the Chiefs will be able to put on a good performance for you as well. Or any All Blacks rookies this year, says Ryan. I got a list. Like, there have been a lot of good players so far in the Super Rugby Aotearoa competition. Who do you give it to, though? I feel like someone like a Samisoni Takiaho, if he is eligible, could be quite a good one. He has been playing well for the Chiefs. Also, it's Luke Jacobson surely had an All Blacks debut before, hasn't he? If not, that would be interesting because I feel like he could also have a very decent run, although he's had a few concussions, which might catch up to him a little bit. Hey, just got home from training, says More Cake. You did miss a very entertaining game with a lot of tries in it, More Cake. But, yeah, hopefully your training did go well and you do get a chance to see the highlights. Yeah, any new ABs you reckon, mate, as well, says Johnny Blaze. And a can of Fanta as well. I like Fanta, but not in that way. And we have also got, I am 13, which means I am a teenager, said Henry Samuel as well. Bro, I got in trouble because an ad popped up and it was inappropriate. Said James Gordon, what was in that ad? Because I feel like I can't actually control what ads are popping up. So that always makes me just that little bit worried in that regard. But I think some ads are recommended to what you've been watching. So I don't know whether that was one of them or not. But yeah, who else could you say for All Blacks or rookies? I'm thinking through the sides and there's a lot of names that come to mind. No, it was last year, says James Gordon as well. Okay, that is all right then. Yes, as well, said Ryan. For it was Luke Jacobson having a kit. I got lifted in the lineouts. It was fun. Said More Cake as well. I think I'm going to have to come back to you on that one, Ryan, because thinking about all these players, like Devon Flanders, if he hasn't already, he's been playing decently in that number 8 jersey. Definitely, if we do end up in the predicament of a lot more players ending up getting injured, maybe he could put his name into the hat for number 8, although there are still a lot of very talented number 8s in the country. Tom Christie, if he hasn't had an All Blacks kit, maybe he could have a chance as well, because he's been playing very well throughout this competition. Most tackles he was at one stage. So, yeah, I feel like I'm just thinking loose forwards, but it's easier that way because then you don't have to worry about all the other positions, which there are a lot of very good players throughout them as well. But, yeah, I think when you hit 1 million, do a house tour. I think I can agree on that when we do hit that 1 million subscribers. If we hit that 1 million, I will show you guys my house. At this stage, the setup's not really anything special, but there is something coming very soon. It was a bit of an expensive venture, but I think it will improve video quality a little bit more. So I thought it was worth it. And yeah, it should arrive next week, hopefully. So be sure to stay tuned for that. To be honest, I feel like NZ lacks world-class props compared to other teams' menacing props. That is true. And I feel like maybe even putting a name in the hat, the likes of Ethan de Groot, could be a decent shout. He's been playing pretty well overall. But yeah, I agree in terms of the fact that it seems to be one of our positions that maybe we haven't got as much depth as the other ones. When you hit 1 million, you no longer want an OSA. Hamish, you would rather hang out with your new Hollywood mates. See, I don't think I would be one of those fellas who like hanging out with other like big people. Like, I don't think I would move to LA if that's what you are worried about. We would still be probably in the same house. Maybe our own Kiwi Lad pad, perhaps we could get. Absolutely, Ethan, yes, says Johnny Blaze as well. The Kiwi Lad pad I like, and that has a ring to it. So yeah, haven't already, should hit that subscribe button. I've just chucked my pen, unfortunately. But yeah, if you want to hit that subscribe button, please do. Plenty more videos on the way, rugby related. Also in the description, we have got links to the Kiwi Lads gaming channel and also the Kiwi Lads sport channel, which will be kicking off very soon as well. I believe George actually put a UFC video up today. So if you guys do want to check that out, be sure to. But nonetheless, I think that is going to be the end of this match review. If you did enjoy, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. And I will see you all for the next live stream tomorrow for the Blues versus Chiefs match at 7:05 p.m.